This is the card we're going to be making today. This is crazy, hey? I have seen a couple videos done with this, but I hadn't seen it done with a backing, and I really want my cards to be able to stand up. I figure if they're laying down or even like that, you can't really see the card. So I put a backing, I switched everything. Yeah, it has been a busy day or two. So I again figured this out and came up with what I am going to do. So we're going to put this down here, and then this goes on top of it all the way to the that it's centered, like this part. Don't worry about this part. It's this part. We want it to be even. So we're going to do that first. So how's everybody today? It's one of those days. My husband's like, or I'm telling him, we need to do this, this, and this in the garden, but I can't do it because I've got to do this and this and this. Oh, can you do this for me? And oh, poor guy. But I'm so grateful that he does. He helps me out with the garden. Well, it's going to be what it is. When it's a thin layer of glue, it doesn't move. Once you got it stuck down, put down, it doesn't like to move. So, yeah, you got to be intentional. Oops, wrong side. It's supposed to be this side's got the edge to it. Watch my faux pas and don't do them yourself. Oh, come on. I had it perfect down perfect on the wrong side. There. This was, this is using the beautiful Gallery 6x6 designer series paper. And it has some beautiful scenes which you could do this with, and it has beautiful flower arrangements. This one I've already used. This is the last of this paper. This design. I've got lots more of the paper. It's just this design is gone now because it was this beautiful like that, And then the other side was this green kind of wood look. And I absolutely love that. And I used that for one card. And now I'm using the other side for this card. So there will be no more left after this, which is too bad, but it's the way it is. At least I'm using them up. That's the main thing. Using up your DSP, because I usually have a whole whack of it left over when Stampin' Up gets rid of it. Because unfortunately, they get rid of it way sooner than I can use it up. Which is frustrating, but a lot of the things that I used on this card are on the last chance list, and I am not happy about it because I like them and I've used them a few times, and they're perfect. It's like my go-to things. So this goes inside. This is 3 by 8, 3 1/8 by 3 1/8, and then I just scored it at 4 1/8. And this is from More Messages, which has the, oh shoot, I did it again. I wasn't supposed to glue this one down because I've got stamping to do. So I am going to pull out this, which is, if you do the same thing, you can fix it easily, because I am showing you how I did it. I am using my Mossy Meadow, and this is a stamp from Textured Notes, I believe. Now I am bringing this up here, and I am going to, I don't need to ink it all. I'm just inking a little bit. See, isn't that cool the way it looks? And that moved. Oh well, can't do anything about it now. So I am going to stamp this. Okay. I don't want to get it all over. There, that's done. My desk is getting smaller. Okay. This is going to get inked. And I think that's it. I might have to pull that back out, but I don't think so. But one never knows, because you know me. Okay, This is Basic Beige, which is the background of the DSP. DSP is in Basic Beige, Crumb Cake, and Mossy Meadow. So that is what colors I chose for this card. And then the inside, I chose to do this in white. Just gives it a little lift. So I'm going to work on this, and I am doing this 3 times. So I'm trying to get what just like this. So I am going to take my Seal Plus, now I want that folded in, and this one folded into. So something like that. And you want it to go, oh, see? Isn't that cool? This I want into. So I am going to put this on here with the Seal Plus. Now, what I am going to do is get the glue off. And then I am going to take this and I am going to glue this down. Like that. And I am going to put a heavy weight on top of this. So let me see, there it is. This is the more messages, and that's what I used on the inside, the time to celebrate. And then I just stamped it, and then I'm gonna get this on, hold on. And then I came along with my more message dies. There it is. Oh, I didn't put it back. Where did I put my more message dies? Well, I will find that in a minute. I use Spotlight of Nature for the butterfly. I use this from the Textured Notes. I use the Birthday Wishes from Simply Said. I used in the inside, to someone worth celebrating every single day, the right words. I use the Unbounded Love dies. This one right here for the inside. And I used the more messages and this designer series paper. Isn't this gorgeous? Look at the scenery. And you wouldn't be able to do this with this one. You could, but you'd have to put a lot more on it. But something like that, you could see how pretty these are. The sceneries are just outstanding with this fold. There's wood. I love wood. And I used this one the last time I used this DSP. So we will put that aside, let that sit. There's my butterfly. And we have to color my butterfly. This is the more messages die, and I put this right on top of the more message, time to celebrate, and I use my black marker to ink the stamp, and this went right over top, and I ran it through the Big Shot and cut it out. Now we're going to do the butterfly, and I'm starting with Lemon Lolly Light, and I'm just going to go over everything because it's easier. The one I did before, I inked it up, or like I put the blends on it before I cut it out, and it's much easier that way. But I don't want you to have to sit through me cutting it out. I want to do that ahead so that you don't have to endure that. So I'm kind of trying to blend it into the yellow a little bit. This was light lemon lolly, this is light peach pie, and this is light pumpkin pie. And I'm just doing the tips because I just want the tips of the wings to be a little darker. And now I am going to pull it all together and go over it with the light lemon lolly. Can do the whole thing to just blend it in. There. And I am going to, this is on the last chance list. I love gold trim. Gold, anything gold and silver trim that, and it's like I use a lot at Christmas time. Whoopsie. And it's going to be gone. I'm starting over. Good grief. If I can just hold it with my hands. And like that. Take that out and grab my, take your pick tool, and I am rolling that up into a ball. Like that. And now I'm going to get this and bring it back so that I can put this down here. And I cut one in half. So I have 2 half pieces here, and they are putting it there. Now I am going to take another one and put it underneath this because it wants to move on me. So there we go. Now this, I've got some dimensionals here, and I'm just sticking 2 on it, top and bottom. Taking those backings off, and it is going to go up close to the top here. There. Isn't that cute? Now, this will be going down. I'm gonna try to get it as close to the edge as possible, on the top especially, and the bottom. And it is going to go over this edge and that edge of the crumb cake. Maybe if I do it this way, it'll be easier. So I want to make sure this edge is straight with the rest of the card. If you could like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel, I would really appreciate it. It helps me grow my channel. And then more people could see my cards, which I hope you think is worthwhile. There. So, what do you think? Is this a card you would like to do? I think it's really pretty with all the added touches I've done. So what do you think? Thanks so much for being here. I truly appreciate you taking time out of your busy day to spend it with me. Thanks. Bye now.